All right, guys, so look, check it out. Everybody wanted to see last time how we boil the crabs down here in New Orleans. I know it's a bit different everywhere else, so I'm gonna show you exactly what we do, how we use it, and let's get to it, okay? Let's go. All right, y'all, so let's get to what you're gonna need. Of course, you're gonna need some beautiful blue crabs, all right? This is what we use. That's what we got at hand today. Check it out. They're pretty nice. We got some beautiful blue crabs. So we're gonna have that. Some lemons, of course. These are boiling potatoes, okay? They're real clean. So you could just drop the sack in the water if you choose to do it like that. Some celery, good flavor. Mushrooms, because they're delicious. Onions. Of course, some garlic. Garlic is my favorite. Definitely, I like a lot of garlic, okay? Corn. Corn's always a good one. Pre-cooked sausage, okay? Gotta have some pre-cooked sausage. And this is right here, the Zeta Ranch crab balls, what we use down here in New Orleans, 9 times out of 10. So I got this little 32-quart pot, y'all. This is what we're gonna go with today. If we were doing a real bowl, like for a party or for Mardi Gras or something like that, check them out. We'd use this 80-quart pot, okay? But for today, doing a small batch, we're gonna go with this pot right here. Put your water in your pot. Now I like to go with my seasoning, okay? For a dozen crabs, I'm gonna go at about 1/3 of this here jar. It's about right, a little more. Right there's good for 12 crabs. Now let's go ahead and light it up. While the water's going ahead and getting hot, let's get to what's gotta be done. The onions. So check it out, I'm gonna go with 3 onions. What you do is you just cut them right in half, y'all, okay? Leave the skin on them because they cook at such a high temperature. If you don't leave the skin on them, they're just gonna go ahead and get the mush and they're gonna fall apart. These are gonna be real good, okay? Just cut the tops off, okay? Get rid of that down, right? Just about like that, whatever size you want, okay? It's a good old flavor right here. Alright, so then we're just gonna throw a little bit more celery in there because that celery is just a good flavor, okay? Y'all not going with the whole garlics, okay? Skin and all. And put them into that pot, okay? However many you want. I love garlic, so I'm gonna go with about the whole bag because I'm gonna do 2 different balls. Half a bag each ball, okay? Now I'm going in with a whole bag of these red potatoes, y'all, okay? So I love these potatoes as well. They're real good, they're already clean, they're nice. All right, y'all, now lemons, it gives it an absolutely delicious flavor, okay? So go with about 6 lemons on a dozen crab, okay? Just cut them in half right down the middle. I'm going to take them 12 half lemons, y'all, and go ahead and just squeeze them down up in there, okay? I like a good old lemon flavor to come down to seafood. Don't matter if it's shrimp, crabs, crawfish, definitely add your lemon. Plenty of it. Now, guys, just go ahead with that paddle or stick or whatever you got there and give it a good mix around, okay? All them good flavors. Come show them up close what it looks like in the spot. That's how she looks, just like that. Man, you talk about good, y'all, down here in New Orleans. Let me tell you something. Some good eating when you get that ball. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead on, I'm gonna let it come to a boil for 10 minutes before I put the crabs in. Because what I want to happen is I want the potatoes and that garlic to start cooking and getting soft, okay? So I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, y'all, so the water came to a hard boil, as you can see, about 10 minutes ago. So the potatoes are softened up, garlic softened up, going with the crabs, okay? What you do is, y'all, you go in with your crabs, and it kills the ball, okay? At least it'll kill the ball somewhat, okay, for sure. And then what you do is, you go ahead and let that water come back to a ball if it kills it, which it will. And you let them cook for 5 minutes on a hard rolling ball, and let them soak for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now that everything's in there, y'all just go ahead on and get you a nice good mix right there. It's good good enough, throw your lid on it. Let it come to a good boil. All right, now y'all, check out the water. So we got about 2 more minutes or so, give or take, to let them cook. So now's the time to go ahead in with your sausage. Like I said, that's pre-cooked pork sausage. Go ahead with that. Okay. Now you go in with your corn as well. And your mushrooms, okay? If you like mushrooms, you go with those too now. Alright. Just get that there, a nice little stir right here. And that's your last 2 minutes of your boil, okay? Before you turn it down and let it soak for the 15 minutes. Man, y'all, I ain't even lying. I wish y'all could smell how good this smells. I ain't even telling you no lies. I'll tell you something. If you ain't never had a crab boil down here in New Orleans, you're missing out. You need to get on down here and try it out. Give it a nice little shot. Let me tell you, they are some good. All right, y'all. So now, they done been boiling hard boiled for 5 minutes. We're gonna shut them down. At this point, we're just gonna go ahead and mix them up and let them cool down a little bit. And then we're gonna let them rest 15 minutes and soak up that seasoning. And we're gonna be ready to eat. All right, guys, now it's been sitting there soaking 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and take it out. Be careful if you do this now. You don't want that hot water on you. Let that water drain right there, okay? And then all this goes straight to the table. I'm gonna show you. All right, y'all, so the last thing to do is go ahead and dump it out. Check this out. All right, guys, so now it's time to let the family come in and enjoy. You see your garlic's ready. Potatoes are soft, like so. Now, when you dump your crabs out, okay, if you boil them, go ahead and flip them over like this, okay? Because what you want to happen is you want that juice to stay in them. So just flip your crabs over like that until they get eaten, okay? Like that. You're going to hold that juice right inside of them real nice. All right, y'all, so if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think.